How's it going, everybody? Alright, so I haven't done a video here on the John Hickok channel for a little while, so I thought I'd turn the camera on. I literally did not move out of my chair. I was sitting here messing on the computer, playing the guitar a little bit. I finally decided, you know what, I need to sit down and learn some goddamn scales. It's been fucking too long. I remember I said at one point that, you know, the thing that was keeping me playing guitar this time and not putting it down like I have so many times in my life was I didn't pressure myself to do that kind of thing. Was to sit down and try to actually learn stuff, because that would always get me out of it. But it's kind of to the point now where it's like, okay, if I want to actually move forward, I'm going to need to sit down and learn a few things. I think I'm invested enough to this point where I'll be able to you know, kind of learn a few things and not totally put me off of playing guitar. But anyways, I sat down to do that and I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna make a video for the John Hickok channel, because that was kind of the deal with this channel. It was like a, you know, a channel to where I could cuss if I want to, and not have to worry about some of the stuff that I do over on the other channels, and sort of make it like a vlog kind of channel, or sort of like a just whatever the hell I want to do channel. And I need to use it more because it's kind of fun. But I don't know, just wanted to kind of talk to you guys a little bit, jam around on the old Dean some. But yeah, just got the Canon 80D set up, just threw it on the table. I was like, fuck, just gonna make a video. Literally have not left my chair since I had the idea. I like slid my chair over and grabbed the camera and plugged it up. So anyways, so yeah, I was actually thinking about making a video about something today, and I guess I'll just talk about that now. So it is, ironically enough, the anniversary. It is my wedding anniversary today. December 21st is my wedding anniversary. 3 years ago today, I got married. As you know, 3 years later, I am in the middle of a very awful divorce that I'm not supposed to go into too many specifics about at this time. But so yeah, it's a weird day because of that. And I kind of decided something. You know, I've been plagued my whole life, and don't think that I'm playing victim by the words that I use. I don't mean that I'm like blaming something else. It's my own fault. But I've plagued my own life with perpetual laziness to a certain extent. And I've always been that kind of person, or I put things off. You know, I can usually come up with stuff that sometimes other people can't, and it's gotten me by to this point in my life. But I always think like, damn, if I just could actually make myself get up and get shit done, I would be in a very different place right now. Not that I don't like where I am, but just man, just like anybody, I could accomplish so much more than I have. if I could just motivate myself more. And it's just always been a constant struggle, especially now where the past several years I've been self-motivated. I've gotten a little better, I guess. But anyways, I said all that to say, I thought, you know what, maybe instead of waiting for the new year, to make some kind of bullshit New Year's resolution, maybe I'll make this a new anniversary, and no longer will it be the anniversary of my wedding and one of the bad decisions of my life, and it will be the anniversary of the day that I got my fucking shit together and started getting on top of my life more. And that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna fucking get on top of shit. I'm gonna think of the things that I want to do, and I'm just gonna do them. I may not always be successful, but I'm not gonna sit around and think, oh man, I wish I had the energy to do that, or I wish I'd done this, or I wish I'd done that. I'm just gonna start doing stuff, and that's all there is to it. This is the anniversary of the day that John Hickok started doing shit, and this is a little tune that I'm gonna come up with on top of my head, dedicated to me doing shit. I don't know where to go after that. Alright, when in doubt, just pinch harmonic. Anyways, just fucking around. But yeah, man, that's something that I like to just keep it real with you guys. Sorry if you're super bored by this video, but that's kind of what is fun about this channel. Yeah, I don't know, man. It's so easy to get like stuck in a trap, where you just sort of, I don't know, going through the motions in life. It's so easy for that to happen. And a lot of times it's like, there's been times in my life, at least, I can only speak to my own experience, where I've had the self-awareness to realize I've always been a fairly self-aware person, especially as I've gotten older. And that can make it especially hard because you see how you're fucking up. You see what you're doing. You're like, oh, I should have done that. I need to be doing this right now. My life would be better if I did this or that. But then it's just like you just don't do it. You just put it off. And then you kind of end up like in the sidelines of your own life, just watching it happen and thinking like, oh man, you should have done that, should have done this. You're Monday morning quarterbacking your own life. Maybe that's a good way to put it. And it's so easy to fall into that trap. And so I'm kind of making a pact with myself in this video that I'm just not going to do that shit anymore. I'm sure sometimes, but I'm going to really just, make myself get shit done. So the scale that I'm trying to learn is E. I've always kind of naturally gravitated towards E minor for some reason. So I'm gonna start with that one and try to get that one figured out. It's something like, let's see, I've got just E. I think it's pentatonic minor, E pentatonic minor. I pulled up on Scalerator.com, SCALERATOR.com, and let's see what we got here. So it goes something like this. Let's see. Yeah. Wait a minute. That's not right. It'd probably help if I could fucking read the thing to learn the scale. Hang on, let me try this again. Let's start on 3 here. I don't know what the fuck's going on up in the 1s and 2s. Alright. Yeah, as far as I can tell, well, shit. Yeah, I don't know. I'll get back to you on that one. But yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to fuck around and learn that. That's gonna take some time getting used to. But I feel like it's one of those deals where when you learn one, you kind of crack the code or whatever. Then it's easier to learn the other ones. And should probably learn some riffs and stuff like that. I should be ashamed for not knowing more Pantera riffs with the this iconic Pantera guitar that I've got. Well, Dimebag guitar, of course, not Pantera guitar. I know. Let's see. Walk. It's like I sort of know just the beginning of it, so something like that. I don't even know where it goes after that. And then A New Level is something like this. I don't know. I don't forget what it does after that. But that's pretty much it as far as Pantera riffs. But as far as like when I'm talking about, I want to be more on top of shit and get more stuff done. Like what the hell am I talking about? Mostly with videos, because man, I come up with YouTube video ideas all the time. They just come pouring in. And then there was a time when I would be more aggressive when it came to doing that kind of stuff. But I don't know, here lately I haven't as much. And I kind of want to get back to that, it's really trying to put my ideas into fruition and see them through and everything. I'm going to be starting several different YouTube channels, got a few different ideas. I want to start just kind of reviewing stuff in general. Got some ideas for like some product review channels and some different things like that. And as well as doing, of course, more gun stuff on the Ant Sun channel, more podcasts. It kills me that like, goddamn, for like years I've been talking about how I want to do more podcasts. That's pretty much been like the the running joke of the podcast. It's like the podcast about wanting to do more podcasts. But I'm actually gonna fucking do it this time. Like I said, I'm gonna start doing shit and get off my fucking ass and start doing them. Like if I don't have a guest, I'll just do it by myself. And try to schedule more guests and all that kind of stuff. Now, you may not see a lot of new content coming out too quickly because, I am still going through an awful divorce and I did just move. So as you can see back behind me, the studio's not totally done or anything. Actually, from this angle, it probably it doesn't look that bad, but there's shit everywhere. And, a lot of stuff to unpack still and to get situated, and still got to get my laptop situation sorted out for the live streaming and all that kind of stuff. So there's a lot of stuff for me to do before I can really get into cranking out content. And all that kind of stuff. But it's gonna happen. I'm gonna quit talking about it and I'm just gonna do it, But I don't know. I just want to keep it real with you guys and. just getting crazy now. But yeah, so that's basically the gist of it. You know, I decided I'm gonna take this day and remember it as the day that I got my shit together. I started living life the way I wanted to live it, and you know, I didn't let certain other, you know, pressures try to dictate my life. You know, it's easy to get caught up in the web of you know, social pressure and all that kind of stuff. You know, I've always known that I was, you know, kind of, I don't know, how do I say this without it coming off shitty, like, because everybody's different, of course, but I mean that I didn't necessarily fit in with the kind of the group think, you know what I mean, in general. But then again, I still felt the pressure to sort of fit in, you know what I mean? So I sort of got caught in the middle of that when it came to some of the life choices that I've made. And I'm not going to do that shit anymore, you know? I'm just going to be me and do what I feel like I want to do. And I don't mean it in a selfish way. Like, I like, you know, to share stuff with people, and I like to, you know, to give, and, you know, all those kinds of things. It's not just about me, but it's like all I know is my own experience, and I'm the one that has to, you know, go through my own life, you know. So I want to try to make it fun and make it me, you know, and do as much good as I can along the way. But, you know, it's so easy to get pulled into bullshit, you know. It really is. And you just gotta, you know, just not take no for an answer when it comes to, you know, who you are and the stuff that you want to do in your life. And I don't know, just don't fuck around, basically. You know what I mean? That's the thing that I've learned. You know, I'm 29 years old, and you know, still have a lot left to learn, obviously, in life, and we all do, no matter how old we are. But you know, I think this whole experience has been a huge life lesson for me. And you know, if it hadn't been for the YouTube thing, I may never realized, you know, who I was or what I was missing necessarily, because that you know, has kind of opened my mind, you know, in a lot of ways, just because it's a very different kind of experience that not a lot of people get to experience. And I don't know, it's hard to explain, but it's just, there ain't time for bullshit, you know what I mean? I don't know what I'm trying to say. Just, you know, I'm just throwing shit out at you guys, you know? You're welcome to throw it back. God damn, that was fucking awful. Let's try something else. So far, like, guitar for me has been about figuring out tricks and then kind of like combining them together. That makes sense. So, like, you know, you got this trick, the slide, you know, the hammer, this hammer on, the pull off, and then the little, you know, alternate with your finger, or, you know, various things, pinch harmonics, or just bends, you know. And then it's like, you know, you sort of figure all these little things out, and then, you know, you start putting them together. Oh shit. Look at that. Too metal for YouTube. Fucking broke a string. Well, I was gonna wrap the video up anyways, but so yeah, it's like you just put them together, and then you sort of start to figure out. I don't know. I haven't figured anything out yet, so I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. But that's where I'm at right now. Just all the little tricks that I figured out, I just put them together, and as I learn more, they'll hopefully get more complicated and all that kind of stuff. But anyways, I just want to make this video, keep it real with you guys, and just sort of talk about what's going through my head. There's some of you guys out there that hate this kind of content. But I enjoy it, and that's why I have this other channel, of course. So there's going to be a lot of like I said in the beginning, I think at least I think I have. I don't know. I'm sure I've explained what my plan was for the John Hickok channel at some point, but I'd always set out to make it a channel where I could do this kind of vloggy kind of stuff and just be real, be myself, and just to kind of basically do videos as they strike me, and that's what's kind of fun about it for me. So if it's not your cup of tea, just be aware that it'll be that kind of stuff. I mean, there might be an occasional, like I did the last video was the how to make a black tooth grin, and there might be some actual stuff like that, of course. I still do stuff like that occasionally, but it'll be a lot of this kind of stuff too. So anyways, I appreciate every single one of you guys. I like hearing from you. I like reading your comments, and that's what's fun about this kind of channel. When a channel gets really big, like with Hickok 45 and channels like that, you do the best you can to have a good connection with your audience, but you know that you're going to lose that to a certain extent, just because it becomes too much to manage. You have to put most of your attention in on putting out the content and trying to keep it the same and original at the same time, which is quite a challenge. So it's harder to really have a direct connection with the audience, but that's what's fun about small channels like this too, is because you can have that connection. You see almost every comment, and you can respond easier. Of course, I have I manage other channels and things like that, so it's a little different for me. But anyways, it's still a cool thing. So I like hearing from you guys, and appreciate it. And I'll talk to you later.